let's do a series where it's more about the exercise. Okay, so number one, we're going to start off with the wrist circle type motions. That's super important in the Filipino martial arts. It takes time to develop the articulation and the tendon strength, ligament strength in your wrist and your forearms. Okay. Until then, do whatever it takes. Wrap up your wrist or wear gloves with wrist support, whatever. There's no shame in any of that. Okay. But right now, instead of using the sticks, let's put the sticks down for a moment, and we're just gonna work on a circular motion like so, just like this. Okay. So right now I'm going outwards, outwards. See, my circles are going out with the wrist. So right here, 1, 2, and move your arms around like so, because when we have weapons, that's what we're going to do. We're not just going to keep them right here. They're going to be all over the place like so, and you don't have to go simultaneously at the same time. You go 1, 2, 1, 2. You see that? They don't have to be together at the same time. Or, you can do them. If it's easier, do it like this, but then you could add different motions like this. And like I said, some are going to be down here, some might be up here, okay? Some might be towards the face. So just practice this right now, and let's go the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see, I'm changing. Now one goes after the other. Okay. So the next one is we're going to be working on this motion right here, kind of like you're waving. So I'm going towards the pinky side. Okay. If I had a cup in my hand, I'm splashing water this way. Okay. This is so I could work on my snap cut. If I had a blade in my hand, I'm going to be cutting this motion. This is my snap cut. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is like I'm trying to start an engine, right? Like right here, like this. Let's do both hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Remember, I'm going towards the pinky side. I'm going outwards. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm working on that wrist snap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, now we could go the other way, which is you're going towards the thumb side. It's going this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you can see this motion right here is going to enable me to practice that same kind of punching used in boxing, same kind of punching that's used in the karate reverse punch. Okay, right when I make target, I add that twisting, snapping motion at the end for additional power and make my punch a lot more sharper, more crisp. Okay, so that's the same kind of motion. Also, if you see, when I turn towards the thumb this way, I'm presenting the forearm out, so this could be a chop. Boom, right to the neck area. Boom, 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 like this. So it could be used both ways, right? So we're going in this motion. The first motion we did was this motion, right? We're going towards the pinky side. So you can see some Kung Fu guys will recognize this is the same motion that you use to scrape and deflect. Scrape and deflect. But now we're going the opposite direction. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in that direction. So now that you did that, we are going to go back to the wrist circles, but instead of moving them all around here, which we do need to be able to be comfortable with this, because like I said, with the weapons, they're going to be all over the place. We'll be attacking here, towards the face, the chest, get lower, do low line shots, and then of course we have our high angle attacks that come from way up here. But this time, what I would like for you guys to do is just keep your hands around here, where it's nice and comfortable, almost like you're driving a car, and imagine that your wrist is floating above like a pillar, and you're going to stay in the circle there. You're going to stay around there, and as you do your wrist circles, your arm can move. You see how my elbow moves like this? My elbow is coming way out here, and then it comes way back in here. So my arm can move, but the wrist still stay right around here. See, the wrist still stay around here. So I could involve the arms, as you can see. I feel like a squid or something, but the wrist kind of stay there. So try this motion. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Reverse direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so just keep the wrist right there. And then last, we're going to shake everything out. So I'm going to loosen the shoulders, loosen the wrist. Okay, so just shake the wrist out like this. And then now, this is more the wrist right here. Now this is more the shoulder and elbow. So elbow, right, and then shoulder. Swing it back and forth like so. So just do this. And then start to involve your hip. Your hips going side to side as you incorporate wrist, elbow, and shoulder going back and forth like this. What this does is you're loosening up your hip by going left and right, and you're going to loosen up your shoulder by going left and right. Then in the middle is the spinal cord, so that's getting loosened up too. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and take care, folks.